Hi, how are you? My name is Houston and welcome back to another video. I'm going to preface this whole video by saying don't expect me to get a dub. I'm an average normal gamer, but I'm going to try my best on Night Rain to really like take in the solo experience properly. I don't have much of a preamble this time around. I just want to say thank you for the love on the videos. I've been a lot more active over on like the short form platforms like TikTok, and pretty much always active on Instagram. So if you're missing a video on here, maybe go over there and see what I've been up to. But if not, just keep waiting here, and I will upload as often as I can. So without further ado, let's get into this thing. Back here on Night Rain. And I'm still going to do a Wilder run, but I'm actually going to put on solo this time. And you know what? I was going to try and fight Tricephalos by myself, but I have yet to even attempt a run on the Fissure in the Fog. So whatever, I mean, obviously it's a dragon. I'm pretty sure it's an ice dragon. So we'll see what happens. We'll see if I can actually make something happen here. It's nice. I was actually able to get my 3 dubs in a row. I was able to get my level 15 run. So the game's been a lot of fun. I had some iffy runs with, I don't know what that is. I'm already scared of it. I've had some iffy runs with some randoms, but honestly, I am not really sure that that's all their fault. I mean, I think that it's totally fair to say that it's probably a little bit my fault too. I tried to do a couple runs with Guardian and it was just so bad, man. I don't know if I'm just like used to the faster pace of using Wilder, but yeah, man, it was just not really all that good. I kept running out of stamina, and then I was playing with my buddy who I haven't played with a lot, or hasn't really played the game a lot to begin with, and you know, he's like, yeah, let's play. And I was just whiffing over and over and over again, just dying so much. It never feels good. Like it harkened back to the Warzone days where I would just get carried in games on that. And yeah, like I said, it just didn't really feel all that good. Whoa. See, like, what if the horn guys kill me right now? Is the run over? Horn guys defeated. I have this idea that I'm capable of clearing this whole game solo, and I don't know if that's delusional or not. I feel like I have yet to truly experience this game enough and to really like show that I can hold my own before I can confidently say yes or no to that. We'll see. I haven't even got the chance to fight the final boss yet, and I was trying to avoid spoilers around him just because you know, it's a final boss in a FromSoft game. Like you never really want to like see what it actually is. I mean, you never really want to get spoiled with any boss, but of course, because my timeline is catered in a certain way, I did end up getting spoiled for the like his name and look and all that. So it is what it is. But like I said, I have yet to fight him. Something that I kind of touched on for a moment in my last video was the whole like caring about what other people think. And I know that that's kind of like a played out idea, you know, like everybody talks about how, oh, you know, you shouldn't care what other people think. And I totally understand that. It's really easy to just talk about not caring what other people think. But it really is one of those things where even with people that you're close to, it can be extremely difficult to actually put it into practice. At the end of the day, you do want to be making decisions that are conducive to like the things that you actually want to do. So like if I want to make time to record a YouTube video, for instance, like I need to make sure that I am putting aside time to actually do this stuff. The whole like not caring about what other people think thing really comes into play when you're dealing with people who are your friends, but you need to triage. These people should understand that even if I'm their friend, like sometimes I don't want to go outside because I'm trying to work on like this stuff. I really don't think it's ridiculous to set aside time to make sure that you're doing your hobbies and doing the things that you love to do. To me, it feels like a lot of people are obsessed with like making sure that they're always like doing something social. And to me, like I don't always need that stimulation. Like doing this stuff, recording videos, exercising as much as I do, like all of that stuff brings me like proper purpose and proper stimulation. What the hell? Oh my, no way, man. No way, no way. Okay, I really want to keep yapping about this whole situation, but I really just gotta lock in right now. Do I have to kill the deathrite bird, or am I just kind of like, is it just there because? Okay, thank God. Anyway, the context is that, yeah, I don't go outside as much. I don't go to like events and all that shit with my friends as much because I'm trying to do this stuff. I'm trying to train. I have all these goals, like these pretty lofty goals, like the races and the times I'm trying to hit and all that. Like, those things are really important to me. And whether somebody wants to hear it or not, they're way more important to me than like going out to a concert or just going out to some like show, or especially like anything that involves alcohol. I don't mean that in an elitist way. I just mean that like just because I don't drink, like I'm generally not somebody that wants to be around a bunch of drunk people. Again, I don't want to sound elitist or anything like that because I think that everybody should do with their time whatever they want to do with their time. I'm not bothered by this, but when I see people who are close to me bothered by it, that bothers me, because the way that I think about this stuff is that I'm so just like zoned in on the shit that I like to do that it doesn't bother me that people have anything to say about the things that I do. So like they can think whatever they want, they can say whatever they want, and I don't give a fuck. Something that I repeat to my girlfriend if she's ever bothered by this kind of stuff is that like I am not about to waste any time thinking about the thoughts of some person who does not live in a way that I find virtuous, or somebody who is not embodying a lifestyle that I would want to live. I think that this is a really important component here, because you should not be trying to impress or really give any credence to the ideas of somebody who is not modeling the kind of behavior that you want to model, or that you want to live. Hello, Mr. Boss. Where are you? Sanguine guy. There he is. What's up, man? Eat this. The night is growing quite strong. I need to get out of here. It's also important to remember that you can think like this and still be cool with people. Like you don't, I'm not saying you should cut ties with everybody and just zone in on whatever it is that you're doing, because you need social connections, you need friendships, you need all this stuff. It's super important. It's just always funny to me how like we can let this stuff get to us when it's, I'm not going to say it's easy to block out, because social stuff is super important. Social connections are super important. And that's the reason why this stuff is so hard. We are creatures who thrive off connection, at least most of us. And it's just, yeah, man, I mean, it's super important to like find that balance. But oh yeah, fuck that. Yeah, there's that balance. There's no fucking chance that I'm fighting that moron. You know, I might be wasting a little bit of time here. I don't really want to fight all these banished knights, but I need the XP. I actually hate fighting against their movesets, especially these double sword guys. I cannot stand them. Let's see if I can properly do this little skip here without falling off the edge. Oh yeah, I'm the best in the game. Who's up here? Oh, easy. Dude, I might actually lose my mind. Okay, I definitely thought that was gonna miss. Oh my god. Yeah, that's not good. I guess I'm just increasingly aware of like how I'm spending my time, especially as I enter my 30s, and you know, think about, like, I don't want to be like some like hustle type culture guy. It's just that I want to do things that bring me joy. Like I don't want to feel like I have to, yeah, I don't know, I guess like impress people, or like, because all the things that I do right now make me so happy. And if I'm ever in a position where I feel like I can't do those things, then I just feel like that suck, man. I think there are a lot of people out there that feel that social pressure and don't know how to respond to it, because, and you know, that's understandable. It's a very difficult thing to respond to. I just think that the more we are comfortable with like telling people that they shouldn't feel bad about that kind of stuff, the better off all of us will be. Not because we won't spend time with each other, but whoa, but because more people will be doing the things that they love to do, and like in creating things that they have in their mind. Also, you should just have a group of people around you. Like, you should have friends, have family that support those ideas, that support that lifestyle. Dancer? Oh, hell nah. What the fuck? No. What the hell? Nah. Oh, I thought she was gonna do her grab. Muscle memory, gotta come back here. All right, do the spin move. Yep, 1, could be 5, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Downloading. Oh my god, it's even the soundtrack. This is magnificent. Yeah. I can't believe I'm fighting Dancer. What the No, dude, that brings me so much joy. What the fuck? That's awesome. That was so cool. You know, that really makes me want a figure of Dancer. And speaking of that, look, dude, come on, man. Look how good he looks. John Nightraign. Like, dude, I got the whole gang too. I got Mesmer as well, right? He's so tall because of his spear. And of course, Queen of Rot herself, Melania. Having all three of these brings me a ton of joy. All right, this is not really great. I'm just gonna buy another one of these because I think I'm gonna need both of them really bad. I'm level 11. I've never fought this boss before, and yeah, I don't really have a good fire weapon. Die. FromSoft peak dragon design. Oh no. Oh god. What? So do I need to be inside that then, or? Okay, I'm gonna try and go inside this, and it might just one-shot me, so we'll see what happens. Seemed like a good move, just following him. So it is good that I have 2 heals. I'm a little scared he's gonna do some crazy phase 2 shit right now, like that. They weren't even reaching me. I don't know why I was rolling so much. All right. You know, it'd probably help me if I could fucking hit the boss. No, I have 3 revive. I forgot about the like revive that it just gives you, like in solos now. Oh, okay. Wow. Yeah, I completely forgot that. Like, I didn't even have to use my Wending Grace right there. I'm throwing so hard, man. Come on. Don't be shit. Don't be shit. Yes, make it happen. All right. I used 2 revives, but you know what? We did it. We did it, okay? We felled the Night Lord. That was cool. I actually really liked that fight. I think probably one of the easier ones. It was very like typical FromSoft Dragon. I honestly expected a little bit more, but it was still cool. I liked the music was really nice. In light of me talking about making time to do the things that you love, do the things that you want to do, like triaging, right? So not going to that thing with your friends because you really want to make time to make a video, or, you know, get better at cooking, or, I mean, that's not really a good one because you could just cook for your friends, right? But you know what I'm saying. You're always going to have to triage experience. And I mean, don't think about it that sterilely, that medically. But in light of that, James Clear has this newsletter called 321. It's 3 ideas, 2 quotes, and 1 question from him every week, every Thursday. And it's one of my favorite newsletters. I'm sure I've mentioned it on here before. Super quick read, but one of the things that I got from it this week was, today might be the best chance you have to take action. The longer you wait, the more deeply embedded you get into your current lifestyle. Your habits solidify, your beliefs harden, and you get comfortable. It will never be easy, but it may also never be easier than it is right now. It takes like 5 minutes to turn around. It takes just a few moments to realize that when you get that spark of inspiration, that you need to act fast. You need to be able to pivot and do that thing, whether it's creating something or doing a chore. Like, in order to ingrain those new and more productive, for lack of a better word, don't become a productivity life hack type of person. That's not good either. It has its own toxicity. But in order to actually get things done, you have to act fast, especially in an increasingly distracting world. There are so many things out there to experience, and there are so many different things that different people can create if we just set aside a little bit more time to do those things. It's okay to sacrifice a little bit of recreational time in order to cultivate a skill. At least it is to me, because I think those skills are the things that make us truly gain a profound appreciation for our lives. Like, when we're bad at something and then we start to get really good at it, that's the salt of the earth, man. I mean, you could disagree with me, that's okay, but I just feel a very deep connection to that type of struggle, that type of experience. With all that being said, again, I don't hate my friends, okay? It's just something that I was thinking about, because I love them, but I also really love the things that I do, like making these videos. I appreciate you. Thank you for watching. Think about your choices a little bit more deeply. Remember to act fast, and I'll see you on the next one.